Hello everyone, this is the Sterninator, just showing you a quick little glimpse of what I'm going to be doing called a play and talk. Now what a play and talk is exactly what the name says. I'm going to be playing a game and just talking about it, showing you some different aspects, whether that be the art style, the gameplay, the storyline, anything that happens to be really important, and I'm just going to show you what's really cool about it. So here's a little list that I built up of the ones that I'm going to be going through. We're going to be having Alan Wake, Alan Wake's American Nightmare, The Binding of Isaac, Fez, Faster Than Light, Garry's Mod, Left 4 Dead 2, Limbo, The Stanley Parable, Super Crate Box, and Team Fortress. So I know a lot of you have probably played several of these games. I know I have a lot on here that are really popular and just really fun little indie games. So I'm going to talk a little bit about each one before we move on. Alan Wake is a really fun game. What it is it's this horror genre type game. You play Alan Wake inside of his own nightmare, and that's where the sequel American Nightmare comes from. I don't know if I'm going to be doing them both one after the other, or if I'm going to do one and then see how it goes and then do the other. Either way, I'm going to be getting to both. So just hold on tight, and if you like the Alan Wake one, then stay tuned and we'll be able to see what we can do with American Nightmare. Next we have The Binding of Isaac. Really intriguing game. I'm going to be looking a lot at the whole idea and story behind The Binding of Isaac. It's a lot of really paganistic ritual type stuff. It's basically Isaac, who is his mother God tells his mother to put him in the basement or to kill him. So Isaac runs away to this underground secret lair where he finds his hidden, deformed, broken brothers and sisters, and he ends up fighting these monsters and evil things, all for his mother's love. But it's got a lot of stuff. You have the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, you've got the Seven Deadly Sins, you've got all these different boss fights based in this really hidden, dark, and twisted kind of game. Next we have Fez, which again is a really cool art style, but we're going to be looking, we're going to be looking a lot at the art style. It's one of those games that looks really easy, really simple, really two-dimensional, if I can make that joke. But the more you look at it, the more you realize that it's actually very 3D, very round, very perfected. And it's just a really fun game, really simple concept turned into this big three-dimensional map. Faster Than Light, I haven't actually played yet, but I have a lot of people telling me that it's really good, really fun, and that I should try it. I got it during the Humble Bundle sale. That's where I got Fez and Limbo also. But yeah, I don't know. I have nothing to say about it yet. I haven't tried it, but you'll be there when I do. Okay, we have Garry's Mod, which I'm fairly positive that 98% of you have or have played. It's not free, but it is just a really, join Steam, get Garry's Mod. Those are one of the top two things to do. It's basically this building block generator. You get these different characters from Valve, and you can just kind of put them in different scenarios. You can build machines, build mechanisms, all sorts of different crazy stuff. If you look at any of the Team Fortress 2 older fan-made videos, a lot of them are made in Garry's Mod. We have Left 4 Dead 2, which I'm sure, again, a lot of people have played, but I just got it from the Steam sale, and I'm still trying to figure it out with my buddies. I've got it on Xbox, and I've beaten it on Xbox, but I haven't actually played it on Steam yet. So, well, I haven't been playing it on Steam. I've played it, but I haven't been playing it. Me and my friends are going to try to finish it up, so we'll have that for a play and talk. Hopefully with more than one person. I'm hoping to also do that with the Alan Wake, since these ones are going to be story-based. Limbo is a very, very, very artistic game. Not really driven by story, because you're just kind of thrown into this world, and you're just kind of made to run through it. So, not a lot of story. Great art. Really fantastic art. The top ones with art on this one, and with just the artistic design behind it, are going to have to be Fez and Limbo. I don't know did I say top 3 or top 2? Anyway, the top 2 are going to be Fez and Limbo. Those are some really big artistic pieces. You have the Stanley Parable, which is weird to say, but we're going to go for a story. I mean, Left 4 Dead 2 and Alan Wake are going to be for playthrough. Fez and Limbo are going to be for art. Some of them are just going to be just to show you some cool stuff, but Stanley Parable is a lot for story, and kind of just the idea behind what's going on, with Stanley being locked in this office, trying to figure out what's going on. It's really easy and difficult to describe at the same time. You're basically a guy whose life is being narrated, and you decide whether or not you were going to allow the narration to control your life or not. It has a ton of different endings. I've been told it has 18, but they expand it every now and then, so I don't know. So it's all about choices. Next you got Super Crate Box, just a fun little game, kind of like Binding of Isaac, just silly little stupid game. You'll probably see me get really mad on that one. For that one, I'm probably just gonna set a goal and say we're gonna try to get this many items and this much life and be alive for this amount of time. But yeah, it's just a really fun game. I believe that one's free, so go ahead and head on over to the Steam store, type in Super Crate Box, and check it out. Same with Team Fortress. That one's last because I just don't know when I'm gonna do it. Really fun game, free. Everyone plays it. If you have Steam and not Team Fortress 2, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but you need to quit it right now because Team Fortress 2 is the game to get for Steam. Absolutely free to play. I have a lot of its merchandise out right now, including the mouse pad. I have the Steam Valve book. I've got some posters. It's a really fun game to just immerse yourself in, get a character, and become them. Disguising them as you want, putting hats on them, different outfits, different cool stuff to make people realize who you are in the game. So, yeah, that's our list. Just a ton of really fun games. I've also got other games here, but I'm just not going to run through them. We may do the Serious Sam pack, just because I have the whole friggin' thing. We may do that just some Saturday, because I know that Captain Goodnight does the Serious Saturdays. Other games like Rocket Bird, Saints Row, Ragnarok, Quake 1, 2, 3, Neverwinter, Minecraft is on there for some reason. Oh, Slender! Yeah, I want to talk about Slender real quick. Slender is a fun game. If you have it, it's free. Go online. It's not on Steam. You have to get it from somewhere else. Just type in Slender, you'll find it. It's an easy download. But Steam recently released their version of Slender, which I like. Seems really... Oops, Salamander. It seems really... go-to. It's a really steamy game. It's they got Slender, the regular Slender, and added more bad guys, more villains, more stuff. Yeah, it's just, I like it because it's a fun game, but it's not the Slender that I know. See, you have actual like story, and you start out in a house and all this crazy stuff. Whereas the original Slender game, you're just in the woods like this. I know that they have like monsters and stuff that pop up. Oh, yeah, there's the original Slender. As you saw, it was the guy with the white mask, or the white face and the suit. The thing I don't like is they just add too much dimension to it. I mean, the graphics are great and everything. I think it's cool, kind of cool that they added a story, but look at, they have these other monsters that you gotta fight, and that wasn't the idea behind Slender. It was a ton of monsters. It was just him, and that was kind of the fun, spooky part. But yeah, check that out if you have the time. So this is a play and talk. This is not a play and talk. My apologies. I lied to you. I will do that very often. But this is an intro to what play and talk is gonna be. Just me playing, talking about a game. I'll probably have some other people here with me, including The Islands of Fear, Captain Goodnight. I have a friend, Michael, who's really into video games, knows the history behind a lot of them, so he'll probably research it up and talk to you kind of what's going on. We're trying to get a podcast with the guy from the LA Museum of Art History, or Museum of Video Game History and Art. That's what it is. We're trying to get an interview with him. We have it. We just have to find a time to travel down there. We're good friends with the guy, but we just need to find a time to travel down there and hang out, play some free video games. It's gonna be awesome. If you think that Play and Talk's going to be really cool, if you think that you want to be a part of it, go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and like, go ahead and do whatever you want. Go to thesturninator.com. Be sure to check that out. That's our hub for what everything's going to be at. So I'll try to put a link up in the description section. If I don't, then, well, whatever. You know, it's thesturninator.com, TheSternator.com. Alright, that's about it. See you guys later.